Alright, the street dancing. So on the morning of March 25th, there was just the most amazing display of street dancing. I think there was 13 contingents, and with almost every contingent, they also have a float. Wow, it was the best street dancing I have ever seen at any festival in my entire life. And the reason I say that is every single one of these groups, you know, you could tell that it was really passion flowing through them, you know, especially the tribal groups. You could tell that they really were, you know, proud to be who they were and proud to be sharing positive things about their culture with everybody else. And I just want you to watch some clips first because it is so cool. Okay, this is cool. So if you've ever been to, you know, like a festival or an event and you see people walking around on stilts, okay, those are called karang, or they have different names for them. But here, if you look at this, I actually found out, because I was talking to some scholars, that those karang aren't just for fun, they're not for, you know, to dance around or whatever. Those are actually used because they make sense for walking across the plains. It makes it easier to walk across these massive plains, when you're going to commute or for the tribes to get places. So I just thought it's so cool. You could see them in the festival, check them out. The floats. Okay. I don't even know what to say about the floats. They're just freaking beautiful, they're amazing. Look at them. All of the performances, you know, for a lot of these tribal groups, they had to ask permission, you know, and they had to make sure you notice there's no drinking, there's no adulterating, there's no glamorizing. It's real dance and real depiction of stories from the heart, and you can see it when you look at the dancing. It's just incredible. Like, I love this clip of the kids, okay? These kids, you can just see they're so proud to be showing off who they are, and check it out, check it out. So this is super cool. So what happened is I was going around a bit, and to be honest, I was getting a bit overwhelmed because there's so many people were asking me for pictures or hanging out. You know, Northern Mindanao is my home and I've been a lot around here. So I'm very blessed to have so much positivity being thrown back at me. And what I did though is I gave my camera to Tala and said, hey, go hang out a bit and see what you can do, see what you can find, have some fun. And this is some of the stuff that happened to her.
What is it? Props. Props. A little. Correct. Okay. It's not a drum. It's not what I thought it was. That's okay. They're very good teachers.
Now, one of the coolest things, you know, and it just goes to show how beautiful Filipinos are and how open they are to sharing their culture, is watch what happens to Tala here when she goes and hangs out. You know, she ends up doing a dance and having some music, and I can tell it was completely unexpected. So I just love how if you present a positive attitude, it doesn't matter what background the people are here in the Philippines, Filipinos, you know, I strongly believe they just love to share positive things about themselves and about who they are with you. So check out this clip of her with a tribe in Malaybalay City.
Alright, I'm gonna learn how to dance right now. It's gonna be ridiculous and hard, but okay. What do we do? Ready? Show me a scene.
It's just amazing. Like, I have to be honest, like even just being there in Kaamulan, I'm getting emotional actually, it's crazy. It's a lesson, okay? Kaamulan is a lesson because as we all know, you know, the world, it has some crazy stuff going on. It has some, you know, it just seems, especially over the past few years, there's just this build up, you know, of hate and fear and just being, you know, cultural differences are bad, and you know, you see it on the news. There's so much fear and just sadness around the world, and even in the Philippines. Okay, so imagine hearing Mindanao, the word Mindanao. A lot of people get terrified and they think of, you know, death and destruction and just fear. And then here we are in Kaamulan, you know, this amazing festival, and it's 7 different tribes, okay? These are 7 different groups from completely different backgrounds, and they all come together on this event, and they all just share unity and happiness and love and passion and just beauty, you know? And it's such a lesson for me as a human being to be more open to other people and other cultures. It's such a lesson to everybody, you know? And it just, what hits me in the heart too is this was in Mindanao. This was in Mindanao. I bet you some of you watching this right now are thinking, you know, when you hear that word, you think of negative things, you know, you think of distance and you think of fear and you think of destruction, and you don't know, like that's not it. That's not Mindanao. Kaamulan is what Mindanao is all about. It's about all of our diversity coming together and being better. Yes, there's some things bad in Mindanao, absolutely. But can we come together and unify and share peace and share education and love? Can we do that here in Mindanao? Can we do that in the Philippines? Can we do it all over the world? Yes. Yes, we can. And that's what Kaamulan, you know, that's what the whole event was for me. It was a lesson for me to be a better person and to try and be more open to the world around me and to different cultures. And it was just so beautiful. So Kaamulan, Malaybalay, Bukidnon, thank you so much for being a part of my life. And you should come. You have to, like, if you haven't been to Kaamulan in the Philippines, you haven't experienced what I believe is one of the best festivals in the world. It's just, I don't